to do? I've got an idea. I want to do some.
Yeah, wait till last time. Didn't feel that much before the game. So they can do back to the Got the time, yeah, I don't know if that's not the goal, but got what? I think it's on the mouth, so hello. Oh wow. Oh, press joystick down inside. Hello. Alright, look. Oh, I was like, I burnt my finger. I was burning there, you know, before my feet. I had the whole time of pulse just filled up. It was burning things. Sad, it's fine now, but it went a little bit white. Burnt my finger. I don't know why. How did you get away with going up? What have you said to get up? What have you said? Or have you got a thing that records then if I feel ill, this man's got to go up? Just walk and feel like this. I feel like this. Come out, so I'll basically die. Actually, when I fractured my ankle, she said it went 12 up, gone up, and it was. It was very big. I picked it up. So, ankle stuff. Well, I couldn't even see my ankle bone. It all like being fat, thing. Oh, I've got my booster piece. Come on, it makes me see.
What is...
3 bars. Not too bad. I thought I had to take headshot tips enough, but then forgot about it.
If only actually included this. But I didn't. I could have got that. I could have got that. How'd you get some then? Did you complete the thing? Probably. It's probably how.
Unplayable. Don't be away.
Hold on, guys. Let me just do that. Actually, no. Actually, got some resource point of going off the stream for a second. I'm going on my private server. Going on my private server. Right, book 2, why not? Is that a good map to do? Because I have no idea what to do. There's no good maps to play. What's a good map to play? Because I'm bored. I'll do chapter 10 maybe? And I'll be it. I'm just gonna kill me old scout. And play with. My graphics low. Why do I still have this guy equipped? Why do I have this monstrosity equipped? I don't like this skin. It's quite sweaty, but not a skin I'd wear. He sadly can't crawl.
No.
Oh, shiver me timbers! Oh, shiver me timbers! I wonder where the old scout is. You wanna go as well, bang? Bang, 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 bang. How about we wear a better skin? Why not? What's a good one?
What is it? There's always been it, but never.
How about we go with you? Teal. There you are. Still, chapter 9.
Can't you put them eggs and things before? Where they've got like the e-box on it. Is that one?
Thanks to you, mateys, getting the fuel in there to dock you. I wish you the best luck on your future endeavours. Yeah, well, I don't think luck is gonna stop that tiger. He's already here. Rawr.
Why you got more there? No, that's kind of something.
Bro, Pony's about to face the man who's been attacking him. I'm coming to kill you, Pony. And there he is, and he'll charge towards me and get infected. Oh, I know who should be next. Cracks the cord. Shit. Player. Yeah, okay. Oh. Few modes actually. When you land lubbers, get into the ship, make your way to the hull, the fuel should be there. Got it, let's get going.
Yeah! Bro! Gone! No! That's not fucking crap. No, it's not. Butterflies are related. No, yeah, time this up.
I remember that time I really wanted this guy.
Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah, play it. Oh, that was gone. Oh, he's on his bike. You went.
Good bros teeth though.
Got it. No, we am. Yeah, there's those. Oh. No, oh, ball though. Oh! That little black man is trapped.
Cool. Rare. Anyone else who's really cool? Willow? Yeah. Oh, you're cool. Yeah, go on then. That's a good one. How about we do good old Alice?
Yeah, David. Don't know how that really going to take that, but. That was it, that.
Alright, detective, you better be right about her being here. My investigation led me to this place. I'm sure she's here. Yes, she is.
Oh, fresh shot. Oh!
Sorry, I have to turn this up.
Yeah, love that baby.
Bro's an animatronic.
Yeah. Oh, doggy stuff somewhere. How did you catch the boat? Another.
Yo.
Wait, what do you mean you hold
Yo! Bang! Yo, how's it going? Hold on, let me just make sure. Nope, still not have enough for a teleporter. I need 300 for a teleporter. How about we read some lore? $3 lore. Read with the edit key. I was tasked to investigate reports of a missing child named Georgie. As I arrived at the piggy's household for any leads, I began to notice things were off. It was unusually quiet and quaint. Breeze of unease shrouded me as I stepped out of my vehicle. Without a moment to react, I blacked out and woke up in the bedroom of the house with a beaming headache. Someone knocked me out and brought me here, but why? They wanted to get rid of me, why hadn't they finished the job? While attempting to piece things together, I encountered a strange crazed pig with different eyes and a hunger for harm. It didn't talk, it just chased me. Terrifying. As soon as I escaped the house, I decided to get back to the station and get help. What we have here seems to be much more than a missing animal case. The piggy household looks oddly peaceful. Chapter 2 Station. When I reached the station, I had found it to be unusually quiet. No officers celebrating, no criminals rattling their cell doors, nothing. Then the intercom system spurted out a warning to get to the garage. The voice sounded familiar. It was Doggy, my old partner. I don't know why he showed up on his day off. Maybe it was a distress call that all officers received while I was unconscious in the piggy house. As I crept about to unlock the garage, I encountered yet another strange-looking pig. It appeared to have black eyes and a violent attitude, just like the last one. What is it with these animals? What happened to them? What made them like this? Once I opened the garage door, fueled the escape car and left with Doggy, I felt a sense of dread overwhelm me. I got out but did not feel safe. I needed to find out what was going on. Cells all empty. Guess they took advantage of the situation. Possibly that was stupid. Right. It turns out the gas can I picked up was almost empty because we found ourselves running out pretty quick. To make matters even worse, we stopped in the middle of the city. A couple of the infected, as Doggy calls them, surrounded our car. We rushed into the nearby building, the gallery. Haven't been here since we started investigating a report of robbery last month. Seemed to be a little run down as well. We quickly sealed the building, only to soon realise that the infected entered it as well. It's very strange to see a place once so calm become so chaotic. Doggy told me that he never liked galleries anywhere. Sealing ourselves in wasn't the best idea, I'll admit. Doggy and I have been safe and sound in this forest for weeks now. We've been silently visiting small towns and taking supplies from them. We spoke for days about what we'll do when it's over. Doggy said he'd like to travel south someday and visit old monuments and ruins. I don't know what I'd do. Couldn't get my mind off the world state. One night I woke up to discover a broken and empty potion and a missing friend. I looked around and found Doggy. It was one of them. My gut stank. I felt weak. Where did this potion come from? And why did he drink it? Was he forced to? He had red eyes, not like the others. Someday I'll get to the bottom of this. As I left the forest to no longer be faced with such a harsh blow to my heart, I came across the radio with a voice that instructed me to head to a school. Clinging on to anything to distract my mind, I followed their instructions. Others had the idea to stay too. Looks like it worked out for the same way as it did for us. Still recovering from the loss of Doggy, I felt out of touch with reality, like I was a blur just floating through time. However, I pressed on. The radio I found in the forest instructed me to help them out and find their friends trapped in a school. Maybe if I couldn't save my friend, I could help them save theirs. That's when I met Bunny, a sharpshooter. A sharpshooter bunny with an eye patch. She had barricaded herself in the school's surveillance room after a failed supply run. She was very kind, not to mention thankful. Her enthusiasm inspired me to be strong and get a hold of myself. As we headed to the sewers to meet up with the mysterious radio voice, my head started burning up. I did not feel too well at all. I ignored it and continued moving forward. We met with Mr. P, a very rich celebrity. It was certainly strange to find someone of his status walking about in the sewers. He thanked me for my help, but the more he spoke, the harder I found it to pay attention. My head hurt more and more until I passed out there. Last thing I remember was being wheeled in a hospital and seeing Doggy. The empty halls are haunting. Right. Chapter 6. Hospital. I woke up in a hospital with Bunny on my side. She seemed to lighten up when she saw my eyes open. Bunny explained that Mr. P and the researchers didn't think I'd make it. As I showed minimal symptoms of the infection, she didn't give up on me though. I rescued her, so she believed it was her duty to protect me from being tossed out and deemed a lost cause. Bunny also told me that I woke up in the perfect time as the place was being evacuated. A doctor was infected and caused severe panic. I jumped out of bed and got to the rooftop where a helicopter was supposedly waiting for us. It wasn't there. They left without us. Who knows where. Bunny and I needed to come up with a way to get out of the hospital ourselves, and fast. What a mess. It certainly seemed like a rush to get out of here. Chapter 7, Metro. We made our way through the hospital and down to the underground metro. Yeah! Bunny and I spoke about Mr. P. I told her my disbelief in him. I could not understand why he would not wait a moment longer for us. She explained that lately she has become more and more delusional and obsessed with his search for a cure. Upon finally reaching the metro, I started to work on repairs for the tram. Bunny sat down not feeling too well. She told me she needed to rest a little before going on and lent me her crossbow. When the repairs were ready, she told me that she was infected. I was very reluctant to believe her. She explained that she was one of the test subjects for Mr. P's cure tests at the hospital. Hers did not go so well. I told her that we would find a cure, and she could hold on long enough to find it. Bunny didn't want to go on as she feared putting me in danger. I got on the tram, looking back at her as she stayed behind flat off any infected that may still be there. My heart hurt and my fist clenched. I was going to find Mr. P. You'll be missed, Bunny. I arrived at Mr. P's carnival to search for any leads on where he may be. Unfortunately, there was not much to be found besides an infected fox trapped in a cage. I shivered at the thoughts of how he could have possibly ended up like that. I met two survivors there, Zizzy and Pony. Zizzy was a cunning, skilled fencer, and Pony was a clumsy yet comforting ally. They were kind enough to allow me to join them. They told me they were on a supply run, but found me on the way and trusted me enough as I was led back to their safe house. They spoke a lot about untrustworthy people and how I should watch out for them. It seemed that this whole situation really brought out the worst in some. A beautiful sight in an ugly time. We arrived at the city, a rundown mess. They set up their safe house in a hotel, as it had plenty of beds and supplies. Recently, they've been running low. It was there I learnt a few things about my two new allies. Zizzy taught her young sisters, Zee and Zuzi, how to fight. Pony studied optometry like his father. I told them my story and how I was searching for Mr. P. Saying his name struck something in me. No pity of emotion that burned inside my gut. As we spoke, we discovered a mysterious figure watching us. It didn't seem to be an infected as it ran away when we noticed it. Zizzy and I ran after it. With all the traffic, it looked like it must have been faster to just run. Oh no, this is a big one. We chased the figure to the mall only to discover that it was Georgie, the missing child. He had a deep fear in his eyes when we found him in his little fort, coupled with an awful stench. I asked him why he went missing. He told me about his family. They visited the hospital without him and came back acting strange, so he ran off to find his grandmother in the city in hopes that she could help him out. Unfortunately for him, the city seemed to act all act the same way his family did by the time he got here. So he hid himself. His poor cruel world took his family away from him. I could not imagine what that must feel like at his age. So we brought him back to the safe house with us. It was there I met the Safe Place group, Zizzy's sisters, Mimi and Rafi. Mimi was a smart engineer. She knew her way around technology quite well. Jeffrey was a tough guy with a strong passion for nature and ecology. He loved plants. The meeting was short-lived, however, as Mimi managed to find a working helicopter signal at the nearby military outpost. Pony informed us of the news. We left Georgie in the care of the others as Pony, Zizzy, and I journeyed to the outpost. Georgie's hideout. I'm impressed with his survival skills. Chapter 11 Outpost.
Someone shoot!
The outpost was swarming with infected soldiers. The three of us